Hi, and welcome to our newest M Family Coffee Chat. I am Rachel Egelhoff. I use she, her pronouns, and I am the M Family Program Manager situated in the Dean of Students office at the University of Michigan. And we are going to be talking about Parent and Family Weekend for 2024. And I am here with my colleague, Nicole Banks. I will let her introduce herself and talk to you about who she is and what she does.
Thank you so much. Hello, I'm Nicole Banks, as Rachel said. I serve as one of the Associate Deans of Students, and I get to work most closely with parent and family engagement or the Michigan Family Program. And yes, it is exciting to be preparing for the annual Parent and Family Weekend and have this chance to come and bring a video to each of you. Our goal today is to introduce the Parent and Family Weekend for those who may be new, either new to the university or finding this may be their first opportunity to participate in Parent and Family Weekend. We think there's a lot in store and a lot that people may need to anticipate so that they can be involved and on time and have full use of all of the opportunities that they choose to participate in. So our goals today are just that. We want to share the schedule, a bit of an overview, tell you a little bit about how things work, and then definitely make sure that you have the key information, like where to find the dates and where to find much more information than we'll be able to share in a brief video.
Great. Then I am going to share our first slide, so bear with me. Our first slide, this is going to be, as Nicole mentioned, an overview of Parent and Family Weekend 2024. We do have much more information on our website, and you will see that website listed and a QR code. So you can go to that website and look at all of the information for Parent and Family Weekend, including information about travel, registration, FAQs, all kinds of things that you may be interested in knowing about the weekend as you prepare to come to campus.
So, for anyone who's unfamiliar, Parent and Family Weekend is an annual tradition at the University of Michigan Ann Arbor campus. The practice is to have an annual weekend in the fall centered around a home football game that provides an opportunity for families, supporters of our students, parents, siblings, to come and spend the weekend being with their students, seeing how the students settled in for the academic year. We'll talk about the schedule, but traveling around to some of the students' favorite spaces on campus, taking a meal together or several meals together, and having an opportunity just to really be there once school is in session. We know that so many families really are involved greatly as their student is getting moved into the residence halls or moved onto campus for the start of the year. But having a chance to come back once the year is up and moving is really beneficial to students, but also beneficial to families to know that their student is doing well.
Nicole, if your student has a very full schedule and is very busy and may have classes on Friday, should parents still plan to come for the weekend? And are there activities that they can do while their student's in class or busy doing other things?
Absolutely, and that's a great question. At Michigan, we encourage families to see themselves as having access to the campus and association with the university. That doesn't mean that they have to be the guest of the student from moment to moment. So being able to come during the parent and family weekend and participate in all of the activities with or without your student is what we encourage families to do. Students often have a very busy schedule, even at the beginning of the year. So arriving for parent and family weekend with the goal of participating in the schedule of activities on Friday is something that we want to really encourage, and think about it regardless of your student's schedule, because students may have class or study group meetings, they may have labs, they may have club or other activities that they're involved in during the day on Friday. But we have a full schedule that's planned, and we'll talk about that in just a moment.
Okay. So, Nicole, can you provide an overview of the weekend and just tell us a little bit more about what to expect?
Sure. So I'd like to take a couple minutes just to give an overview of the weekend. It won't be the full schedule, but an overview. When families register for Parent and Family Weekend, they will pay a registration fee, but that fee includes everything that's provided during the day on Friday, which will include open houses of the schools and colleges, open houses and opportunities to meet the faculty and staff in specific programs, um, tours of different venues, museums, for example, on campus, university housing and dining. There'll be so many areas that families will have an opportunity to go through and view and meet people in their offices, in their locations, and really talk about how their student is doing or what's on the horizon for the academic year with that program. So Friday is a really special day. Things really get started after registration and check-in opens, as early as 9 or 10 a.m. So we encourage people to really plan to take advantage of Friday. The activity on Saturday really all center around a home football game in Ann Arbor. So if you've not been to Ann Arbor for a home football game weekend in the fall, please know that you are in for a special treat, and yet it will be very, very crowded. The football game time has not been set yet, but we will offer opportunities to get tickets to our tailgate event. There'll be many other tailgate activities happening on campus. People will find their way to restaurants and different venues where they might want to get a bite before the game, or if they're not going to the game, they may find those venues as places to watch the game. But many, many people who are going to the football game will be all over the campus, the central campus area and the athletic venues, and many other tailgates and things take place that day. So it's a very active and crowded opportunity in Ann Arbor. The other thing that we want to make sure that we talk about on the subject of football game on that Saturday is that many people are interested in an opportunity to go and see the Wolverines play in person while they're here for Parent and Family Weekend. And we think that's great. For those people who really know that they absolutely want to go to the football game, we encourage you to purchase your football tickets as early as you can from Michigan Athletics. They will make individual ticket sales available to the public starting later this summer. So be on the watch for that. You may ask, well, can we get football tickets from Parent and Family Weekend? And the answer to that is yes, but I want to qualify that some. We have an allocation, a very limited allocation of tickets that we make available to people when they register for Parent and Family Weekend, and they are first come, first serve. So our football ticket allocation sells out very, very quickly, sometimes within the first hour or so of registration. So if you know that you prefer to go to the game no matter what else, and you're registering for Parent and Family Weekend, look for your football tickets as early as possible. And then when registration opens for Parent and Family Weekend, register for Parent and Family Weekend and opt into every other activity that you would like to participate in from our offerings, but have that confidence that you already have your football tickets. Your ticket prices, if you purchase through Michigan Athletics, should be about the same as what we have available to us. Again, the only thing is that you don't want to run the risk of not getting the tickets that we have to offer because they do sell out very quickly. But Saturday is so much about the football game. We will have opportunities for entertainment Saturday night, assuming that it's not an evening football game. And we'll also have a brunch with Student Life on Sunday. So lots of activities, very, very busy time, a great time to come and show your Michigan spirit and spend that time with your student in the fall at Michigan. So this is an overview, things that we would have you just keep in mind as you think about all of the excitement for Parent and Family Weekend. We know this video is very brief, so we encourage you to go to our website, which is the Michigan Family website, which is on the Dean of Students website. There are different ways to get to the Parent and Family Weekend information from our website, but you'll find the frequently asked questions that has much more detail about shuttle services on game day, transportation around town, how we handle policies like registration and changes, how you can pick up the swag that you order for Parent and Family Weekend. There's a lot of good detail in the FAQs. We don't cover it all in this video, but we want you to know where to find more information. We also will continue to post information about Parent and Family Weekend in the M Family portal. So if you haven't already opted into the M Family portal, that's something else that you might want to take time to explore while you are on our website. The portal gives you an opportunity to learn so much more about the university throughout the years that your student is at Michigan. That's all I have for now in terms of the overview. Rachel, I'll turn it back over to you.
Okay, great. This next slide talks about the dates that are important and the upcoming. So Parent and Family Weekend, as Nicole mentioned, is September 27th through 29th this year. Registration begins on August 7th. online. And if you go to the website, like Nicole mentioned, you'll find a lot of information, including the link that will go live on August 7th. If you're looking for it prior to August 7th, there won't be a button. It appears on August 7th, and that will take you to the registration website. There will also be in-person registration at check-in on September 27th, which is the first day of Parent and Family Weekend. Nicole, can you tell us a little more about what to expect when registration opens?
So when registration opens, it is a web-based platform where guests will go in and be able to see whatever is available. In the beginning, every event, every activity should have full availability. And as the capacities are met, different things will sell out over time. So be intentional about that. Realize that each group can register, and a group is up to 4 people. So one registration allows a group of up to 4. That 4 should include your student, with the exception of some things, like if a student lives on campus and has a dining plan, you may not need to purchase a dining pass for the weekend if that's something you want to take advantage of. However, if you'd like to bring the student with you to the brunch or to the tailgate, you should make sure to purchase a ticket for your student. But registration is there for up to 4 members of your group. And as you access registration during the days that registration is open, you will notice that some things have sold out as time progresses. That is very common. We often see a fully sold out weekend, to be honest. We still allow people to register for the weekend on Friday, which is the Friday of Parent and Family Weekend. And the reason we mention that is because you may decide late that you want to come, but you're happy to just take advantage of what's available on Friday, which typically won't sell out, the open houses and tours. But you may be fine with the fact that the rest of the weekend, you and your student will make some choices based on what Ann Arbor has to offer. And there is so much. And other programs that may be offered by the university that are not necessarily on the Parent and Family Weekend schedule. So registering in advance gives you access to the majority of the opportunities that are there. And then registering on site the Friday of Parent and Family Weekend check-in is still an acceptable option. Thank you, Rachel.
So, Nicole, we mentioned registration and when it opens. I also wanted to mention the registration fee is $60. And as Nicole said, that includes a lot of our events on Friday. And there are also additional options to buy a la carte tickets for other events that are happening through the weekend. Okay, we're on to our last slide. And we certainly know that this hasn't been an all-inclusive presentation, but we hope that we've answered a lot of the questions that you have. Nicole, is there anything that we need to touch on still that we haven't covered about the weekend?
I think we've covered everything we hope to cover, Rachel. Thank you.
Great. So this last slide is our Parent and Family Weekend, the link to the Parent and Family Weekend website and a QR code if you're tech savvy and want to just screenshot that or take a picture of the QR code and go to our website. You'll see information, like I mentioned, about all of Parent and Family Weekend and especially the frequently asked questions that we get. And if you have any more questions, you can always email our M Family Weekend team. The email address is on the website, or you can call us in the Dean of Students office at U of M. We're so glad you joined us, and we hope you found this little coffee chat informational and useful, and we hope to see you during Parent and Family Weekend.
Take care. Go Blue.
Go Blue.